time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Well, sorry about that, my friends. I messed up the intro. My bad. That was my fault. I got busy doing something and I had to jump on. Anyway, here we are. Welcome to Power Hour Live, August 12th, Wednesday, CPI day. S&P is up 64 points. NASDAQ up 272. Russell the strongest, up 63, which is almost 3% higher, where the other indices are right around 1% higher. Dow's up 457. Gold slightly red, silver slightly green, notes and bonds a little bit red, 10-year yield up 0.42, oil's down 1%, natty gas down 5.5%, soybeans finished green, wheat and corn finished in the red, euro and the pound both up about 0.5%, Bitcoin up 0.5%, over 120,000, VIX collapsing, although it's kind of a little bit off of its bottom now, but down over 8%. Below 15, 14.89. Let's see, BIX. I entered some later BIX. I held off on the morning ones, so I only did 3 tranches. All the call sides got stopped, as you could imagine. So still have a chance to have a little green day. In my multi-tranche discount double BIX, and those would be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So between 40 and 45 would be max profit for those. I also did some AM iron condors that I'll take to the bell. And those would be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I'm a little out of range on those, but a little 5-point down move would put me right back in range there. I've also got my 1 DTE from yesterday, which as long as we expire above 35, that would hit max profit. So nice comeback in that one after a down day yesterday after entry. And then day trading, nice day of day trading. Let's see, I already posted it. What was the total there? 3,260 on day trades. So that was kind of my main focus today. No Elmos. No additional 1 DTEs, no calendars. So that is it for me. Oh, I do have I did just take a Meta day trade as well. It's pretty close to even. Meta just under its all-time highs, which it hit today, but just when it started to kind of break out after it was selling off, and we got a nice little dip buy coming in, so I got some calls in Meta to see if we can test highs of day again by the end of today. So that is what I've got. Chad, how's your day?
Yeah, rough day trading today. Big red day. I had a couple longs on when the flush happened. So took bigger losses than normal. So been digging myself out of that hole. It's funny, I was long most of my day trades, but down big. The market ripped So, did one TLC trade, hit 20% profit, and then started to kind of see the writing on the wall with it going price. One time when it broke through highs, I just closed it out, so it ended up being a $900 winner. Probably would have eventually been stopped for scratch trade if I wouldn't have just cut it, and so I.
Gotcha. Also got my Circle earnings fly, which opened up right at the peak, and Circle has just given up the goods all day. So it's basically back to break even. It's still small green, but we opened it like, what did Circle open at? 186. Got up to 190, which would have been way up here. Yeah, and then it just has been absolutely getting annihilated all day. So we'll see. Got till Friday on that one. Yeah, my day trades. If you guys, I did a little impromptu live stream today. Thank you, Abash, for the comments on the OO show. I was a guest on the Option Omega show this morning with Troy and Matt and Dan Sheridan. That was fun. And then I did just a little quick 15-minute impromptu live stream just to kind of give my thoughts on the price action for today. I was just kind of focused on what my plan was, so I just feel that I just decided to kind of just do a quick one and share what I was doing and what I was thinking. And basically, if you missed it, what it revolved around was, we had that quick push up in the S&P above yesterday's high, and it quickly got rejected. Same thing in the NASDAQ, same thing in a bunch of different stocks. And so that kind of gave me pause, and that's why I kind of held off on doing anything early. I did take a Mighty 90 long in Amazon, which I ended up scratching. I didn't wait for it. Would have worked out better, but I just scratched it for a small loss. But other than that, I just kind of waited for, we had that flush when Trump started threatening Powell again. And then we rebounded back up to the high, and so that's when I started to take some positions long. I took one in SPY, which worked out really well. Took a couple in AVGO. One was a winner, one was a loser, so I'm actually small red on that, but I took one in, what else did I take? Took one in Google, which I ended up just getting out of because it just started chopping. That was a scratch. Oh yeah, Tesla. I took one basically at lows of day. That worked out really well. So SPY and Tesla were my biggest winners, and then the others were just kind of scratches. S&P, NASDAQ still hovering just below highs of day. Let's see, I saw SPY hit an all-time high today. Did SPX also? Yeah, okay. SPX new all-time high, NASDAQ new all-time high, Meta new all-time high, AVGO new all-time high today. What else? Am I missing anybody? I don't want to leave anyone out. Microsoft had a big up day, but it's not back up to all-time highs. I was looking at that earlier, Sam. I don't think I'm going to have any strikes, but let's see, where are we at? 64. So like I think you're going to get filled at $2 really early today, unless price starts moving. So you're going to have a lot more time. Like for example, the 64.40 is already trading for over $1.50. So I would probably do it. I mean, keep in mind I've gotten filled 20 minutes before the bell, and it ended up pinning. So more time doesn't always mean better, but sure makes me feel good about getting in a lot earlier. Yeah, I mean, there's absolutely zero idea of whether it will or won't. It's a probability thing. Yeah, position size as if it's going to pin and take a full loss. Well, Meta bounced and then dipped again. I was hoping for some follow through up to highs of day. I'll give it another 20 minutes or so. 15 minutes. So if I look at all of my SPX goodies together, I've got my 1 DTE from yesterday that expires today. Got my AM iron condors. Got my DDBs. All of it together, sweet spot is between 35 and 40. So just need no more upside, please. Sure is. Sure is asking a lot. Let's see. So tomorrow is nothing. We've got a couple Fed speakers, but no real news. And then Thursday morning, PPI pre-market. Friday retail sales, consumer sentiment, and inflation expectations. And then we do have CoreWeave after the bell today, which has been on started out super red today and is now super green. It's had a monster move. CRWV. CoreWeave is down over 5%. Now it's up 5%. Kind of trailed down for a couple months there. Now it's kind of breaking out of this little dip. All-time highs is 187, currently at 146. CoreWeave has an expected move of a little over $21. It's currently at 146. So put it 167. Do a little bullish fly in CoreWeave. Chad, are you doing it? I need a commitment. I need a commitment. One way or another. Oh. Damn it. I was hoping you'd say no. Alright. I'm going to try to get filled at $1.59. I'm going bullish. And spreads are wide. These are 30 cents wide. NASDAQ creeping up to highs, S&P creeping up towards highs. Man, the spread on these butterflies is pretty wide in CoreWeave. I day trade this thing with puts and calls, and it's getting wider. Now it's 50 cents wide at the money. And the butterfly is crazy wide. I'm just going to let my order sit. I'm not going to pay up anymore. If it gets filled, it gets filled. If not, I won't trade it. SPX hanging out at 42. I need below 40. Yesterday's high was 44.25. Just under that. NASDAQ just hit a new high of day. Yeah, don't feel real warm and fuzzy about needing a down move here. I could see this thing ripping through the close. There it is. You're here to witness it in person. New all-time highs. Every little dip has gotten bought up ever since the 90-day tariff delay on China back on April 9th. BTFD, Watson, BTFD. AVGO still pushing new all-time highs. AMD through highs of day. SMH highs of day. SMH, the semiconductor ETF, new all-time highs, pushing almost to 300. Got 10 minutes till MOC. Yeah, they did. Yeah, literally. I mean, they did a little bit a few days after, and then a couple little kind of pauses. But yeah, definitely no deep pullbacks. A little 3-point pullback in SPX. That feels good. The 40 butterfly trading for about $1.60 or more. already with 18 minutes to go. Well, I like the little tick above all-time highs with the little pullback so far. Right there now. Right at 64.40. Well, let's see if this little dip's going to get bought up. Between 35 and 40 is my sweet spot, so we're right there. Right in the wheelhouse. So we have core weave after the bell. I still haven't been filled on that butterfly. I'll probably just cancel it here in a minute. But that's about it for this week for earnings that I'd have any interest in. Cisco tomorrow after the bell. JD.com. Thursday before the bell. Yeah, not really interested in anything else. Not a whole lot moving. AVGO is still at highs, all-time highs. Meta has gone sideways. MOC in 3 minutes. $40 butterfly is getting up towards $1.80, $1.85-ish. I'm going to get out of my meta. Scratch it. Turn on my audio for the MOC. All right, no fill on my core weave. I'm going to go ahead and just cancel that. The spreads are too wide for my liking. This is going to be my meta closing if you hear a toss fill sound. There we go. All right, nice and calm into the close. Nice and easy. Well, 2 billion sell side initial dip, and it got bought up very quickly. And here she goes. The 45 butterfly looks like it's trading close to $2. All right, let's come back down below 40 then. It bought up that 2 billion sell number very quickly. New all-time highs, above 45. I would love a 40 pin with you, Tony. Bosch getting filled on Mahomes at $2.40. Well, no real follow through on that bounce yet. That's a good sign. Hovering around 43. About 5.5 minutes to go. I would say, yeah, I would say you're good. I think it's probably heading to 50, Chad, to be honest. Against my liking, but that's what it looks like. Oh, another little dip, back to 42, come on. I think a 40 pin would be good for basically everybody in the community from what I've seen. Yeah, SPX, you've had a big day. You need to just take a little rest, relax, settle back in. SMH pushing new highs. Meta bouncing. Nvidia bouncing, Meta bouncing. Back above 45. Two minutes. Break even on my conglomerate of trades is about 47. Had to put in a new all-time high, just under 46. 45.99 to be exact. Twenty seconds. There's 46 and a half. There is the bell, and she ends at 46.55. So my little conglomo is going to be about tiny green, basically break even. Made a few hundred. All right, all. That is a wrap. Green on BIX, green on day trading, green on 0 DTE. I'll take it. All right, that's it for today as far as day trading at the market open goes. Let me double check. Tomorrow is Wednesday the 13th. Yeah, it'll be me. So I'll be streaming live at the market open tomorrow. Back for Power Hour. Everybody have a good day. Take care.